shout out to MetaGood, shout out to on-chain monkeys. There truly are dimensions to this stuff. Now, in order to inscribe a recursive ordinal using P5.js, you will need to follow these steps. Okay, bear with me now. So you go to GitHub and you sign up for an account. And all the links are going to be in this Git book, so just follow along with your homie. So we're on github.com, and we're going to go to the top right-hand corner, and you are going to sign up. Yada, yada. I'm just going to sign in. Oops. All right. So you've got an account on GitHub. Well done. First step. Now, provided with this link, why don't you go ahead and download the GitHub desktop and then proceed to log into your GitHub account once you have that on your computer. And this website will look like that. So just download that for Mac OS and just open that up. Whenever you're ready, just log in. And the next step. This is all the preparation. We're going to need to download the Visual Studio Code. Head on over to that link that was provided in the Git book. And this is what the website will look like. Now, this is very important. Some Macs run on Intel, some Macs run on the new Apple chips. Make sure you know which one yours is running off of. Go to the top left-hand corner of your Mac, click About This Mac, and then your chip will be right there. Cool. You have this downloaded. Now you're going to open it, and that's your brand new application. And I like to put VS Studio right there down below. Okay. So you've got GitHub, new account, GitHub desktop, you got VS Studio Code, let's fucking go. Next step, you're gonna go to P5.js.org and we're gonna sign up for a brand spanking new account. This is where you're gonna do all your art sketches and you're gonna find many helpful templates and examples. So you click on editor, and then this will ask you to sign in or sign up. You're gonna sign up. And this is why I had you do the GitHub before, because from now on, you're actually going to be logging in with GitHub. And this way, it'll make it seamlessly integratable. All right. So we've got the GitHub. We got the VS Studio. Now we got the P5. Wonderful. Next step, download the P5.js library. Now, I know this is on chain, but I prefer to have it on local too. So why not? Head on over to p5js.org. and just download this P5.js complete library. That includes sound, P5.js, and even gives you an example project. All right? You download that, unzip it, and save that for later. Now, I know I mentioned to go to the editor here, familiarize yourself. Why not? You can do that for sure. Well, the next step, I think we should take care of that first. Now, go to the Node.js website and download the Node.js. And you're going to want to download the most current. Right now we're at 20.7.0. You click this button, bada bing, bada boom, and there you go. All right. Now, this step is not mentioned here. And I'm going to actually have to implement it or edit it afterwards. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to install Homebrew on your Mac. How would you do that? Well, what you do is you go to Homebrew, and the website is going to be right in the Git book. It's brew.sh. All right, so let's install Homebrew. Now, go into your Mac and type in the top right-hand corner, terminal. This is like the MS-DOS from when we were younger. I know y'all remember that. All right. So what we're going to do is this. You're going to copy and paste into your terminal and hit enter. It's going to ask you for your password. Go ahead. Boom. And that's going to install Homebrew. Alrighty. And now your next step. Into the terminal. Oh, excuse me, pardon. Not yet. All right. Now, we've got Homebrew installed. Wonderful. Now let's go to Node.js. We got that installed. Or did we install that? I don't think we got there. Oh, yeah, we did. So we got 20.7.0. And again, you're going to want to run that just like it's brand new. Open that up. Run it like a normal local node or a normal application. I'm not going to do it because it's already running on my system. Next step. If you have a Mac, you're already good. But for Windows, make sure you click here and install the make command. Follow the steps. All right, you're getting there. Now, let's go to the On-Chain Monkeys GitHub. Okay? We're going to go over to their GitHub. And shout out to MetaGood. Okay. So these are the tools for inscribing ordinals using OCM dimensions and the 3.js and P5.js libraries. What you're going to do is you're going to click code and you're going to download the zip. And then you're going to unzip that file. And just make sure you take note about where you actually stored that file, because we're actually going to use that pretty soon. Okay? All right, you got that file. Your next step is going to be to open up Visual Studio Code, baby. You're getting there. You are getting there. Don't mind the mess. All right. Okay, so to install the OCM dimensions, what you're going to do is this. You're going to open up your terminal in Visual Studio Code. And how would you do that? You actually go up here where it says terminal, and you click new terminal. And then you'd actually paste it right in there, and it's going to clone the OCM dimensions GitHub right into Visual Studio Code. Okay. Next step. All right, here we go. This is it. Now we're getting there. So you just put in your OCM dimensions GitHub into VS Studio Code. You've got your P5.js ready to go. My goodness, I'm proud of you, Anon. So why not? I think it's about that time. Should we do it? You've got all your art ready to go. I'm actually going to do a tutorial on the art probably another day, but this is just to inscribe. This is the JavaScript code. It's called a sketch.js when we're working with it. We're sketching some art here. We're going to actually copy the sketch.js code into the OCM dimensions. None of this really matters until we're ready to inscribe, okay? And before we paste anything in, I want you to take a look at these files and click test output. When you click test output, you're going to notice a few things. Right here, it's going to say true. I need you to make that say false. So make sure you turn that from true to false. Next, the test output for the 3.js. I do believe this is also going to be set at true. We're going to need you to make that false. So again, take that from true and then type in false instead. All right? And you can leave the rest alone. Now familiarize yourself with this. This is your input. It'll be closed. You're going to have to open it. So you click on P5.js and then input. And then I want you to click 02_main.js. Now, this will be blank. Before you do anything, go into the terminal, type in cd P5.js, and cd means call directory P5.js. All right, Anon, looks like we're ready. Take your JavaScript, sketch.js, P5.js code, head over to Visual Studio Code, and that's 02_main.js. Let's click on that, paste it up in there, go into your terminal, type in make clean and make, and I always do it 3 times for good luck, because why the heck not? And what this is doing is actually taking that sketch JavaScript code, whether it's 5 lines or 500 lines, and with that make clean and make command, it's compressing it. Okay, it's compressing it down to just 18 lines of a compressed index.html code. So we took the 02 underscore main.js, sketch.js, JavaScript code, your art, if you will. Okay? And by make clean and make, with that simple command of make clean and make, this is what you'll be inscribing. This is basically your HTML website, if you will. There's several options here. You could open up your text editor, click new document, paste that in there, select all of the text, click format, make plain text, convert it, file, save. Make sure you save it as whatever .html, use .html. Take note where that file is. And then there's the moment of truth. We're going to go to recursivebuilder.io just to verify and make sure that this code is actually working. Before we want to inscribe it. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw how you take a sketch and then you make that clean and you make yourself one hell of a recursive ordinal inscription. Only on Bitcoin, baby. Immutably, perpetually. Always forever. It's algorithmic and it's artistic. And once again, yeah, this index.html file is what you're going to be inscribing. You cannot inscribe the JS by itself. Okay? And say you didn't want to use them. It's not a big deal. Go to uniset.io. Okay? Go to inscribe. Go to the finder. Take that fidens ordinal right there, baby. Take that file and you upload it. Bada bing, bada boom. It's as simple as that. This has been 8-bit, 8 binary digits. And I even kind of put an example recursion in there for you folks. So y'all enjoy yourselves, and perhaps the next one I do, I think it might have to be about generating some killer art on P5. So I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun doing it. And again, this is right here, this link, I'm gonna share this. This right here gives you an example, okay? There's an example code base to start out, okay? Actually, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put this together with the whole entire shebang. Yeah. Can you though? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add that. But this has been your boy 8-Bit. And again, this is pretty decent. So again, we got the meta good OCM dimensions GitHub, Node.js, GitHub Desktop, VS Studio, Homebrew, P5.js, baby. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. This has been your homie 8-Bit. May all your dreams become reality.